Hey guys and gals, Undead12335. Sorry about the air conditioner in the background. Temperature fluctuates where I'm at right now. This is going to be my video on how to fix Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War zombies. I've been playing the zombies mode for probably a good 5 or 6 hours. I've unlocked the power, done a couple steps and stuff like that, basically started the Easter egg. And as much as I'm praising this mode, it has a lot of issues. It has some major tuning issues, particularly with the weapons and a lot of the enemies. I will say this now, it's fun. It's a 6.5 to 7 out of 10 right now. It is fantastic. That's still a great, it's not amazing, it's a great game. A great game mode at that. But there's some issues they need to work out. Particularly one of them is pop in, balance, and just a few other things and it will be fine. It costs way too much stuff, and the actual threshold and markers and stuff like that for getting the material to level your permanent upgrades up takes way too freaking long, man. I get around 10 to do that, really? I only get 1. If I make it to a double digit, I should automatically get 2 for every double digit I cross. I think that would make it kind of fair, and that would make me want to push for higher rounds, because as it stands right now, once you hit around like 18, 19, it's impossible. You guys also need to make it so that stuff is a little bit cheaper to unlock on this map. 1,700 points for a door? Really? A basic door that you have to unlock. One of the first doors in the map is 1,250 points. Come on, man. And like 80% of the map is locked until you turn power on. You have to go through, let's see, like 4 or 5 doors to get power open. It's ridiculous. It takes way too long to do that to set up on the map. Whatever happened to where you could open 2 doors and set power up? You guys remember playing on Doris back in the day, turning the power on? It was one freaking door, and the door, bam, bam, and it would go down. You walk over there and turn the power on. Oh, here come the dogs, and it was stuff like that. I miss that. I miss simpler times. That doesn't exist with this. But I do know why they did it, because this game was actually designed to be played with 4 players. And I don't know if they tuned the game to 4 players, but it's a pain in the dick to play half the time. Balancing. Weapon balance is horrible with multiplayer and with zombies mode in this. In zombies, anytime past round 5, if you have a weapon that is not blue past from round 5 and up, as soon as you hit round 9 or 10, anything less than a legendary, good luck. It takes so long to kill zombies in this. Their health is way too high, even for lower rounds. You kill them in 1 hit, whatever level it is, whatever round it is, there's so many melee hits it takes to kill. And for the first 3 or 4 rounds, I just run around just punching everything because it's a waste of bullets. But then again, they do have weapon boxes around and ammo boxes around the map to balance it out. So I'm not constantly having to spend a couple hundred points on ammo and stuff like that. Loot drops. Really wish they would stop dropping decoy grenades. They do nothing. C4s are borderline useless outside of round like 5. Everything gets cut off at round 5. The zombies get stupid at round 5. You guys also need to make it so that headshots do a little bit more, and also add back the points on hit. But as I said in my previous video, I know why they don't do it. It's because you could just get a low-level LMG, get a high round, and just sit and spray to your heart's content and just break it with your points. It's super easy to do that. I've also noticed that snipers are borderline useless. The best early game weapon is the blue gallo that's right there in the middle of the second section of the map with the crashed airplane. It's super easy to use. It carried me to like round 18. Super easy. The AK-74U that has the weird and retarded attachments, I don't know why the word you put an ACOG and a silencer on that. It sucks. The gun is trash. Also, the rewards you get for doing these zombie trials. Wow, you turn on power for free. That's awesome. But they're also, the rewards are crap. Why do you give me a common green knife on round 12 when I do a trial? Or you give me bonus points. Awesome, man. That's great. But on weapon balancing though, you guys tried this Fortnite system, and the thing is, nobody likes this system. I was watching people do the Easter eggs and stuff like that earlier, and just various streamers streaming it, and we'll get to that in a minute. They're trash. They were all complaining, unless you pack-a-punch your gun, which is a pretty easy process to be honest. It's just expensive. Because it literally walks you, the first Easter egg of the map is literally, it walks you through Pack-a-Punch. It's like World War II. They took so much inspiration with this game from World War II, and I'm very happy for that. But at the same time, you guys got to learn that you can't just try to make everything complicated. And your weapon system is one of those things. I miss being able to pick a gun and have it carry me as long as I wanted it to make it was actually fun. I knew what guns were good and bad, and they try to do this. I don't know why to switch a meta up. Just leave it as is. For real. I mean, come on. You did a lot of stuff with this game like you tried to do with previous CODs, and for the last 3 or 4, you tried reinventing the wheel. And the problem is, you made a different kind of wheel, but the problem is, wheel's got a flat tire. You basically made that, or you basically tried to make one of those old-timey like wagon wheels with the iron rim around the outside of it, but it's busted. It's missing a couple spokes, and when you hit something, it just jostles around a little bit. It can be fixed. It can be fixed, but with the right and proper tuning. You also need to make it so that your boss zombies aren't blatantly broken. I've been seeing this all over every zombies video that I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of them today. Just sort of seeing what everyone's sort of like the general consensus is. And so far, it's very mixed on the boss zombies, because the megaton zombies or whatever, for one, they take way too many bullets to kill. And you guys know me, I always piss and moan about how long it takes to kill. They take way too many bullets to kill in this. And when you kill them, they split into megaton bomber zombies that have just as much health as they do. Your plague hounds, which are this game's version of hellhounds, they move too fast, they do a damaging cloud that will destroy you as soon as they die, and they swarm you in packs of 4 or 5. In the previous COD games, there were no more than 2 to 3 hellhounds on screen at one time to make it fair, because they were faster than you. In this, they run, they jump, they lunge behind you, and they can attack you from behind, and you can't do anything. They move twice your speed, so good luck outrunning them, which apparently you actually have unlimited sprint in this game. I didn't know that. That's a nice feature. And you also have built-in gung-ho, apparently, but it doesn't work half the time. But you guys need to really, really, really balance that out. The map itself is also, I don't mind big, but this map is too big, because there's parts of this map that are borderline useless. My favorite place to hang out is right there in the little area. The starting area is, I believe, called the Yard. The second area with the crashed airplane, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I know that that's the easiest place to train. Literally just run up there, run in the bottom corner, wait for a second, let a bunch of them, and then run back around, just keep going. That's the easiest thing in the world to do. But you got this could be a gem. This is a good template to work off of, and I think it could be good, but just put the time and effort in, please. Also, the Easter egg has already been beaten. These guys solved the Easter egg in less than 2.5 hours. Normally it takes them 15 to 16. And even they beat it, and they're just like, let's go, man, let's go. And I'm just like, there's no ending cutscene. You're basically doing the same steps that you did for previous Easter eggs. Fighting an annoying as crap boss and just doing monotonous steps to get nothing. Well, we're exfilling. You drop people in this area and then you exfil them. They have to blow something up and then exfil. They can't get out of there sooner. Really? You set off like a nuke or something like that? And speaking of exfil, you need to make it so that when you exfil, you can only be exfilled in an area of the map that you have already opened. Because whenever I tried to exfil just to sort of see, it put it on the other side of the map, way away from me, around doors that I had not opened yet, and it swarms you with everything from hell and below for about 1.5 minutes. It spawns everything from plague hounds, zombies, megaton zombies, and a bunch of other stuff. And it's not a fun system. And the thing is too, if you fail your exfil, it's an automatic game over. So that boggles my mind. I want this game to be good. I always say that with every one of my videos. I want the game to be good because I paid $60 effing for this. I want it to be good. I want it to be worth my money. But as it stands now, it just needs a little spit shine, you know, a little polish. You can actually go on Twitter right now and people are blasting the crap out of Vonderhaar. He must know that the multiplayer is not being well received right now because he's like, this is the job we've chosen. We get yelled at all day. And I'm like, you sure do. You sure do. I'm not gonna act childish and yell about it, but at the same time, it just needs it needs a lot of work though. It doesn't need some work, it needs a lot of work on multiplayer, and zombies could use some fine tuning, particularly enemy stuff like that, because they do way too much damage. That's basically it though. I mean, I'm having a great time regardless. I get around like 10 or 15. If I go down, I can fire it right back up. Also, in the starting room, I would really appreciate if you would actually have the quick revive soda machine in the starting room. You get one free quick revive by default, and that's it. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. The crafting stuff is pretty cool. I'll be honest, I like being able to make my own grenades and stuff like that. If you have the scrap from killing zombies, that's cool. They do need to raise the rate slightly that you get from zombies. And you can also actually do your upgrade your character and stuff like that. And the quality of loot that you get from zombies needs to be better. If I make it, the higher I'm going in rounds, the better stuff that should drop. The other night I was playing, and on round 15, it dropped a blue MP5 from a zombie. And I'm like, this is nice. Doesn't do that anymore. It drops armor and stuff like that, but that's about it. It just needs some polish. It really needs some polish. And apparently a lot of people agree, because I did a zombie impressions video, and someone's like, yeah, I can agree with about 99% of what you're saying. And also the on the graphics as well. It looks fun at times. When you're in buildings, it's amazing. When you go outside, it literally looks like I'm just doing this. It's pixelated. I don't know why in the world they put black flecks everywhere. They have that annoying as crap film grain effect that they think that makes stuff realistic and gritty. I turn that off as soon as I fire up any game. I turn motion blur off, I turn that off, and I immediately turn on anti-aliasing if it's available. Also, if you want something really fun to do, jack your field of view up to 90 plus on this. It is amazing. It'll look like a fisheye for a little while, but keep it around 90 for console. With any higher than that, it'll make you sick. It's really cool. Looks really pretty because you get to see like this much of yourself. It's great. But what are your thoughts on this? I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. This video went a little long, but I've been wanting to get this off my chest all day. If you enjoyed this, a like and a sub would be appreciated. Video's been doing well lately, and it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm really enjoying this. I've got kind of got that passion going, which is mainly because I've got to keep the views going. So thank you again. How are you enjoying zombies in Cold War? If you guys want to play, just feel free to ask me. In my Destiny videos, I actually have my gamer tag. So go search one of those out, and if you want to, just send me a message and I'll play with you. I'm on Xbox One. That's it for now. Stay safe in these trying times. Don't do anything stupid. God, feels nice to be doing this again. Peace out, y'all.